Resemble AI. They just dropped a text-to-speech model with voice cloning that's honestly pretty impressive.
I made your favorite soup today. Don't give me that look. I know you love it. Come sit down, it's still warm.
And here's the cool part. It's built on the LTX2 pipeline. So they took the audio components from LTX2 and spun off this dedicated TTS model. Now, it's based on LTX 2.3 under the hood, but it's really closer to an audio-only model. The nice thing about that is, you're not hauling around the full LTX model. It's trimmed down significantly. Plus, they've got some newer fine-tuned data baked in. So today, we're going to walk through how to use this new Resemble AI TTS model called DramaBox. Now, if you've been following the channel, you know Resemble already made a big splash last year with Chatterbox. That was their open-source TTS, and honestly, the voice cloning on it was just really convenient. Chatterbox blew up, tons of people using it for all kinds of stuff. I've done a couple videos on it myself. You can clone voices, you've got multi-language support, and this is the part I really liked. You can plug it right into your video generation pipeline, talking avatars, character dialogue, that kind of thing. But anyway, DramaBox. So here's the official Hugging Face page. You can check out the repo right here. When you look at the files, you'll see a 6.5 gigabyte download. That's the main DramaBox model, plus the audio encoding components. Everything you need to generate audio. There's a subfolder with some examples too. You can listen to those yourself to get a feel for the output quality. 2 ways to run this. First, the Hugging Face space. Super easy, self-explanatory, just go there and play with it. The second way is through the GitHub repo. They've got a full pipeline you can run locally with Python, and it even comes with a Gradio interface, same thing as the Hugging Face space, just on your machine. Now, in this video, I'm not really going deep into the Python pipeline or anything. What I'm more excited about, and this is what I want to focus on, is that someone in our community actually built custom ComfyUI nodes for DramaBox TTS, and that, honestly, is way more useful for most of us here. If you're anything like the audience on this channel, you're probably already living in ComfyUI. That's your daily driver, right? So having this as a custom node, it just fits into the workflow so much better. I'll link the GitHub repo for the ComfyUI DramaBox nodes in the description. Go check it out. And I mean, first impressions? The audio quality from this model is, honestly, it's a step up.
Oh my God, you won't believe what just happened. I got the job. The one in Tokyo. We're moving, babe. We're actually moving.
The expression, the naturalness, it's noticeably better than a lot of the open-source TTS options we've messed with before. It's got this new approach to voice cloning and generation that just feels more alive. Now, the recommended setup is 24 gigs of VRAM. The model files themselves are only about 6 gigs, but you need headroom for the text encoder. They're using Unsloth's quantized Gemma 312B for that part. Installation is pretty straightforward. First step, git clone the repo into your ComfyUI custom nodes folder. I've already got mine set up, so let me show you the structure. You've got your custom nodes folder, and inside that, the DramaBox clone. It's really minimalistic. You don't have to touch anything in the node files themselves, but you will see a requirements.txt in there, and that's where we need to install some dependencies. So open up your terminal, navigate to your ComfyUI root, then into custom nodes, and just run pip install -r requirements.txt. Should be painless. Copy, paste, done. You'll see the success message come through, and then you're good to go. Alright, so now we head back up a couple folders and fire up ComfyUI. I just run main.py. Nothing fancy, no extra arguments. Wait for it to boot up, and we're in ComfyUI. Once ComfyUI loads, come back to the GitHub page for step 2, downloading the model weights. You'll see you need a subfolder called DramaBox, and there are 3 components to download. You can grab those directly from the Hugging Face page. Search for the names listed in the repo, and you'll find them. For the Gemma 312B part, copy the model name, search it on Hugging Face, and grab the Unsloth quantized version. I typically use the Hugging Face download CLI for this. I've shown that process in previous videos, and I'll put those commands in the description as well. So once you've got everything downloaded, you'll organize it like this. In your Models folder, create a DramaBox subfolder and drop those 3 components in there. For the Gemma model, you'll have a folder with all the split weight files plus the tokenizer. You need all of those. Don't skip any, otherwise things won't load properly. Back in ComfyUI, after a restart, you'll see a fresh workflow, and you can just double-click the search bar and type Drama. There it is, DramaBox TTS. Super simple. One node, that's all you need. The voice sample input is where you load your audio. That's your voice clone source. Whatever voice you feed in here, that's the voice your output will have. So let me show you how this works. We load an audio file, connect it to the voice sample input, and the output is your generated TTS audio. I like to use the preview audio node first, just for testing. Make sure the clone sounds right before you commit to a full workflow. I've got a few examples set up. The text prompts are here, and I've even added some emotions to one of them. For the voice clone source, I'm using a female voice. It's actually a generated voice itself, but it works great as a clone reference. Let's run this and see how it comes out. Okay, so we've got our generated audio. Let me play the original input sample so you can hear what we started with, and then we'll compare it to the output.
This is a testing speech for Skyreel's V3 talking avatar. Hey there. It's been so long. I can't believe we're finally meeting again.
So, hear the difference? The expression is just, it's on another level compared to a lot of the open source TTS we've tried before. And the model is lightweight, like, I just ran that and it came back almost instantly, super fast. Let me try another one real quick.
You have entered my domain, mortal. Such arrogance will be your undoing. Kneel, or be destroyed where you stand!
It's honestly kind of crazy how fast this is, and the quality is better than what I've been getting from some of the other options. So this was supposed to be a male voice, but I just used the same female clone to test the consistency. And it works. Still that same voice, just reading the different dialogue. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We can take this dialogue and plug it into LTX, or any talking avatar framework really. Let me show you what that looks like. So for the video side of things, I ran LTX with Prompt Relay and used a vision language model to generate the multi-camera prompts. Then I used DramaBox for all the character dialogue. I put together a little short story, 2 characters, the little girl and the Snow Queen. Each character's dialogue gets its own timing. In this case, I've got about 15 seconds total. I mapped that duration to frames, used this image as the starting frame, and then generated the Prompt Relay prompts. Now, if you don't have access to a vision language model for auto-generating prompts, you can totally do this by hand. Just use the timeline node in ComfyUI and write your own prompts manually. We've covered Prompt Relay before, so check that out if you missed it. But here's the main thing. DramaBox is doing all the audio work in this pipeline. I'm using a 2-stage sampling approach. First pass at smaller dimensions for speed, then a second pass to upscale the video. I tried 2 different starting keyframes, one with a more Disney cartoonish style, and this one where the little girl is more realistic. Let's see how this turns out.
Oh my! What do you have there, Christine? A snowflake? In the middle of summer? That's impossible. And yet, here it is.
You think I wouldn't find out? Don't lie to me. Not now. I've been patient long enough.
Did you hear that? I think someone's upstairs. We need to go. Now. Oh wow. Another promise. How many is that now? I've lost count. You're really something else, you know that?
Oh my God, you won't believe what just happened. I got the job. The one in Tokyo. We're moving, babe. We're actually moving.
I kept your letters. All these years, I read them every December. I still miss you. Every single day. You thought you could walk in here and take what's mine? How delightfully naive. Let me show you what happens to people who cross me.